Hey guys, I joined in on the swap. It's Amy over at AOTTERS224. I'll put the link to her channel down below. She was hosting a embellishment swap, and the challenge was to make your embellishments look pretty. It was packaging. And the rules were really simple. You just had to put together some embellishments. If you did buttons and things like that, it had to be at least 20. And if you did trims, it had to be at least a yard. Other than that, it was really easy. And my partner is Vickie. She's craftygal32, and I'll try to put her link down below as well. This is a bloomer flower. The tutorial came from Vickie, TryHeart67. Hey girl! And I created some stick pins in here to add to it, because she likes stick pins. My partner does. And this is a mercury glass piece right here. And just one more there. So, and the paper that I used, which this is upside down, I'll have to reverse it, is Fab Scraps. And so that's the flower. And then here's my paper bag card. I got the idea for this from Lydia, who is I Triple Dog Dare You. This is my second one. I really enjoyed making this. This was loads of fun. So just the paper in the background, some vintage sheet music, Crafty Secrets pieces, and some Gisela lace. I layered that up. Thank you, Gisela. And just some seam binding and a little banner that says fly and recollections. And then in the inside, my partner had said that she likes browns, tans, white, black, light blue, green, and she was shabby or vintage. I went with kind of a vintage theme. In one of her videos, she also said that she loves vintage ephemera, postcards, etc. like that. So I pulled out one of my vintage postcards to share with her and just clipped it there, and as well as some printed vintage style images. And then I've used this stamp before, but I decided to use it again. It says, "No bird soars too high if he soars with his own wings," by William Blake. It's one of my favorite phrases. And then the paper bag here, just some goodies. So that's my card. And for my embellishments, there's a lot going on right now, and in fact today, if I don't sound like my normal self, I'm sorry. I'm fighting a migraine like you would not believe, but I have to get this done. So I had seen the cupcake trays that Alease, who is Lacey46, and Laura, who is the Robin Laura, and as well as Rose, and I think it's Rose195. I'm not really sure. I'll try to remember to put links down below. I went to the thrift store. I came home, brought this one home. It's a 12-cup cupcake pan. Scrubbed it really good, threw it through the dishwasher, and then started the process. I needed texture on it, so I used Linda, who is FaithChick777. I used her texture technique for the gesso, and gessoed it with 3 coats. And then over that, I went with a metallic paint by Folk Art. It's called Metallic Taupe. I did cream, light buttermilk color, and I dry brushed it on. I didn't want it to be really stark. I didn't want the cream to take over. I wanted some of the tan. It's almost a gold and bronzy color to kind of peek through here and there, and you can kind of see it. The lighting's really bad, but you can kind of see it. And then over that I did the Lindy's Pirates Plunder Gold, which my partner Vickie had stated that she uses that one and she likes it, so I used that. And then I kind of blotted it up so that some spots would be more gold than others. Or I stamped it with some different stamps, like here's one right here. It says Paris, because I know she loves Paris theme. And there's my monarch butterfly. There's a postage stamp right here, a V for Vickie. There's like part of a advertising stamp from the Oxford Impressions. Another one that says number 2. And then up here, my little butterfly. It says create. So that one's up there. And so then after that, I went over it again with the cream color paint in a dry brush manner so that the stamping would still show through, but it wouldn't be so stark in your face, giving this a really vintage look, I think. And then around the edge, I did Tim Holtz tissue tape. That's the script to add more of the vintage style to it, as well as this little trim. I think it's Maya Road, but I'm not really sure. It came out of my stash, and I used every bit of it. Okay, some of them are stamped in the bottom. I'm not going to take the stuff out. I'm just going to kind of go through it really quick. We have some seam binding and some flowers. A couple clay pieces from Cynthia Luhu. Thank you, Cindy. I'm going to share those, and some little paper clips and some ephemera. Just some wood pieces here. A few other little doodads. Little blingy piece. Some fiber. I tried to make it look like little nests. That was kind of the theme that I was going for. Some more flowers, some Prima leaves, some paper bag lady doilies, a wood stamp, and a few more little pieces that I got from Marlene, who is For You Marlene 1. Hey Marlene! And then some sock rafter little banners. And just more paper bag lady, sock crafters, and just dusty attics from Lindy Stamp Gang, and just some little keys and bottles and just all kinds of fun stuff. And then some lace on a spool and a Prima flower, or butterfly. And then just more fibers and some acrylic flowers and Teresa Collins blingage right here. Some more fibers because she likes this type of fiber. And some pearls and some little baby flowers with dangles. Aren't these cute? Those are really sweet. I love those. She likes pink. She uses quite a bit of pink. A little tag and a little blingy button and some seam binding. And then in the center here, I just have some satin trim from Beverly Store, the piece by piece. And then one of my chandelier crystals. And then right here it says playtime. And those are just those little word beads that you get at Michael's. And in the center, what is a cupcake tray without a cupcake, right? So I created a cupcake pincushion. The tutorial came from one of my crafty idols, lover, Janet Coulter. Hey, Janet. Mine's a little bit smaller than hers. She had sent me one, and I knew she had done a tutorial, so I went and hunted down her channel the other night and watched it. Easy peasy. Love Janet. Very creative mind. And just used some My Mind's Eye paper. I did not have the walnut holes that she uses for the stuffing of the pincushion. So I just used my wool that I have and did it the same way. So it just shows that you don't have to have everything, you know, to create with. And then just some seam binding, one of the cameos that she'd sent me so I could share. And some fiber up here on the top made to look like sugar. And then a butterfly stick pin in green. Because she likes butterflies, as well do I. And then some trim, and I think this is piece by piece from Beverly. So that's my share, guys. I'm going to wrap this up and get it ready to go this week. Thank you so much, Vicki, for doing the swap with me. Thank you very much, Amy, for hosting the swap. This was a ball. It was a challenge for me to do this. But I really, really love it. And I would like to thank Lacey, who is Lacey46 here on YouTube, the Robin, Laura, as well as Rose, and I think Rose is Rose195 I'll have to double check that. I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about. They all did the cupcake trays, and they did such beautiful work. It was very inspiring, so I had to do one. So thank you, ladies. Thank you all that helped contribute with inspiration, and I will catch you guys soon. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.